Good afternoon, everybody. How's everybody doing today? It is a little after 5:30, about 5:35, and we have got a load, and should be already loaded. Oh gosh! But anyway, trying to get comfortable here. We're still on the ramp down here in the Keys, and I enjoyed my time down here. Gonna do a quick walk around the aircraft before we start out here, and check everything out real good. Looks good there. Fuel cap is sealed back properly. Remove the all the stuff we had to already. Really, basically, all we got to do is do a walk around here. And we are going to Fort Lauderdale Executive. If anybody don't know where that's at, it's a hop, skip, and a jump from here, but we'll worry about that here. Hold on here. Gotta get my toggle off so I can open the door. What the hell's going on here? Oh, here we go. Oh, one of these things. I don't know what. We've got to get in position. I think that's what it is. So what we'll do, get in position, try that again. The door should open. Alright, let's see here. That's the first time I've opened the door, so let's see if we can do this right. No, guys, this is going to be a tough one. I might have to go to tutorials to figure this one out. I don't know. This is kind of crazy here. I'm standing in front of the door, and we live and learn, like I say, we always do. I am trying to figure this out. Now, do I have to have a key? That's what I'm wondering. What I'm trying to figure out. I'll do a fast tutorial on this. Oh gosh. I don't know why Texas is calling me. I have to check my voicemail. I don't think I set it up. Alright, let's go to how to open the cabin door on the Lear 35 in Flight Simulator 2024. How to open the cabin door on the Lear 35 of Flight Simulator 2020.
How to open the cabin door on the Lear 35 on Flight Simulator 2024.
telling me nothing, Holmes. Oh, shit. It's not really telling me nothing. Oh, here
How
it
do you
is.
get inside your plane in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024? Let's find out. So you've spawned at a gate or general aviation parking. You're doing your pre-flight inspection, checking tires, control surfaces, and walking around your airplane to make sure everything is okay. How do you get inside it? In settings, choose your controller, in this case my Xbox controller, and search for the word take. You'll see take control of character appear. Look at the buttons you need to press in order to do that. Go back to your character, and press the button. And there you have it. You're sitting in the cockpit. How do you get inside your plane in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024?
I'm trying to... Oh, man, hold on. Here we go. Oh, that's a real Lear. I don't need that.
This is kind of the medium size of the plane. There's a smaller one. There are larger Learjet. And your V2 should really be okay. Well, these are, again, not ancient. They're pretty advanced, especially. Hello, everybody, and welcome to VFR. Today, we are here on the ground in Teterboro, New York. I'm going to take us through a flight in one of my new.
Alright guys, I can't seem to find one. We'll mess around with this. We might have to start it all over. Hold on. This is crazy. Come on guys. Wait a minute, I heard something. Trying like hell. Let's see. I don't know. It's not that. Not that. Okay guys, let me try another an idea here, because I've seen this one. Let me see right here. Hold on. It should, the mouse should come up to a, like a, well, if I learn this, guys, I'll let you know. But it looks like we're going to have to start this fresh again. So hold on, I'll be right back. I'm going to pause the video, okay? Hang in there, we'll be right back. Alright everybody, sorry about that, but we are loaded, and we'll have to do some soul searching on that, definitely. But we do have our cargo, we are loaded, and by the way, we are heading back home base. This cargo is going to get off in Columbia, South Carolina, but we are going to pick up some mail bags in Fort Lauderdale Executive and take it up, well, northbound, but to South Carolina. Got a few bags of mail, and that's it. Probably won't be able to see them on the flight, but we're stopping there and getting them anyway. So anyway guys, we're ready to go. We're going to taxi out now, and let's hope we have a good flight. Alright, brakes off. And we pulled off the side in here until we got everything set. We don't want to bore you because we didn't come prepared for what we were doing, and so I did feel like I delayed the flight a little bit, so we're back on track, but a little late. Should have took off around 5:30. Anyway, guys, we are cleared to go. Runway 7. And we're going to be rolling. And we got 100 trim. So we need to bring it down. Throttle. 12 trim there. Good enough for me. Positive brake gear up. Way to go. Full pilot. Flaps up. The pilot is set. Going to activate. And we're going to hit the nav. Excuse me. And we are going to hit. Yes. Hope everybody's doing a good today, like I said. There we go. We're going to take that. We're going to hit armed altitude. And we do have it's a 96 miles. Oh. 95 points. They're matching up. Yeah, they are matching up this time. I don't know what happened last time on that, but we are on course. Say goodbye to heaven, the Keys. Looking good on the speed. We should make it to 14,000, no problem. So that's a good thing. Set that altitude right. Course on. Up to 14,000, and I think we're going to stay here. I mean, we've only got 80-something miles to go. It just would seem ridiculous climbing up any higher. We could go to 17. We'll do that. We'll go to 17 just to be safe. They say the higher you are, the better off you are. So, in case some kind of emergency happens up. 17,000. And let's see if we're climbing here. Yes, we are. Very, very slow. Shouldn't be too bad, but we are climbing. Got a little bit going. But we'll just let her climb. We're pretty heavy here. We got a good bit of weight on here. And we're looking at, we can look at the freight real fast here. Try to tell you what we got. Okay, each cargo bay. Okay, we're going to have 6 times 600. Crates. Okay, we got 2,200 pounds right there. Each crate individually weighs like 1, 2, 3, 4 of them weigh 400 pounds, and then the one in the back, we set that up, that's about 500 pounds, 600 pounds, something like that. So yeah, that's what we're looking at right now. So we'll jump back in the seat. Still don't have my pilot there. I did put him down on the trip. And somebody in that seat right there, they're not showing up. I don't know why, but that's just the way it is. So, anyway, we're booking it on down. Pick up a little speed here. We shouldn't be on the ground at Fort Lauderdale Executive that long. We are looking for runway 13. Runway 13. It's the way the winds are varying down there. So. Anyway, I'm going to ask for deviation around these clouds. I think that'll be the proper thing to do. What we'll do is we'll take a heading right now, and I think it would be proper to do that because I definitely don't want to go through the clouds. We'll kind of line off with the clouds, and we'll do that. We're going to go that way, and we're going to get the heading. There we go. And we will get back on course once we pass all these clouds. We seem to be out there like give or take. I might have came a little bit to the left a little much, but that's okay. We'll correct it as we pass. Still climbing. Trying to figure out if we are climbing. We are climbing. It shows we are. We're at 14,697 now. Still climbing. Still hadn't checked on the thing I said I was going to check on, but I don't know. Evidently, we're in it. We got everything programmed in there, so should be okay. We're about 60 miles out. To tell you the truth, I think I'm going to just hold the altitude where it's at. We're going to hit hold altitude. And we'll level off right here. Speed a little bit. Pretty good. Like I said, once we get around these clouds, we'll go back direct. It'd be too much farther. We'll, matter of fact, kick it back in a little bit to the right. I watched a video on this lady that was flying Flight Simulator. I didn't catch her name, but I did add her. And she was flying the missions, and that's something I like to get into. It seems pretty, pretty interesting. But I think I've got to get my license and all that, and stuff like that. So. No big deal. Just something that I saw that she did pretty good, because her first, I don't know if it was her first mission or she did it before, but definitely she did good. She had to go to something like a Congo town or something out in the jungle. Back down a little bit on the problems. And she was delivering a crate of medicine for a little community that was definitely low on medicine, and people were getting sick, and they definitely needed it. So she did it, landed on I take it as a water bank in the Congo, I guess you want to call that. They had a war going on, so she had to flight level. And if I find that video again, I'll put it on here on my comments, so you all can check it out. But I gotta find it first. But anyway, let's see how we're looking now. We're here down at the end. We're going to go back on course now. We might have to go through a little bit of cloud, but I don't think they look too rough. So we'll hit the nav now. Probably won't activate. I don't think so. Start getting those. I'm going to have to reactivate it. Matter of fact, we're about, what are we out? 42 out. So we're probably going descending under these clouds now. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take her off. autopilot as soon as she gets off on course. And we're just going to go ahead and skedaddle under these clouds. I got a hole right in front of me. Take that hole right there in the clouds and go as soon as we get a straight and narrow on the way. Speed's looking good. Back down. Hopefully go under 250. Okay, we're back on course now, so we're gonna hit the autopilot and we're gonna start setting. Oh, now a bunch of the clouds pop up. Isn't that funny? Huh? I'm still going for the hole though. Yeah, once we get this mail on board, we'll be heading back to Columbia, and this will be the last flight of the cargo flight. We'll try to fly something else, something interesting. Maybe another cargo flight with a different airplane. Like I said, I got to check on the missions though. Maybe I can line something up with that. Skedaddling off the course a little bit, but once we get these clouds, nobody likes to get bumped around. We got a little bit of rain today up here in Barnwell. I went to Barnwell today. I had to go to Walmart and pick up a few things, and yeah, definitely got a little bit of rain today. So you know. It was good. Okay, we are 29 now. Coming through 11. Once again, the runway we are looking for is runway 13, which, let's see how far I'm off course here. A little bit. It would be on my right hand side. So once we get back on course, we might have to come further left to bear on that. Throw the boards out a little bit, help it out. Oh! She's doing a pretty good descent right now. Okay, we're gonna proceed direct for Lauderdale. See if we can do it like this. I doubt if we can. Let's see. I don't know what that is. Is it on nav now? I don't know if it is. Let me reactivate it. Let's why I just came up here. There we go. 15 miles out. We are direct. Matter of fact, probably need to come off of autopilot and get ready to fly this bird in there at runway 13. Alright guys, let's take it off autopilot. We're going to fly it the rest of the way. Come a little left here. Really don't want to overfly the airport, but we will if we have to, just to get a visual of what's going on. Being an executive airport, this is tower controlled. So we'll just do the best we can. Let's see where we're at here on the big map. That's it right there. Yeah, that's it. Yes. We're going to do one click of flap. We're currently 7 miles out. We're not too far from it right now. Got it in sight on the map, but speed needs a little bit more. Come to the left a little bit. Yeah, sorry about the flub up at the beginning, guys. We just, I don't know. I'll learn more about that. Try to bring it to where I can open the door. I know there's a way you can do that stuff. You just got to study up on it, push a button. If I can program that, I will do that. Flare our base a little bit. That ain't it. Holy moly. We're gonna have to come back around, guys. Yeah, that is it. Oh my gosh, that was a big number. Let the tower know. flight, thanks to me. Kind of snuck up on me, guys. Look at that hesitation. I'm sure everybody's getting that. I mean, we've had all these updates and all kind of stuff, man. Just a lot of stuff. Cutting in here to the runway. Overshooting it a little bit. Let's go to more flat. Airport in sight, runway in sight. Let's get her down. Get the speed down a little bit. Alright guys, it's all in God's hands now. Let's hope he's accepting me into his kingdom here on a good landing. Alright, gear down. Is that a plane at the end of the runway? What in the hell is he doing? He's not even on the runway. Well, he's partially on it. Yeah, guys, this ain't even the right runway. I'm on runway 9. Kind of weird, ain't it? I was supposed to go to runway 13. I guess that's that one right there, crossing. Alright guys, but I do have the ramp in sight. Exit the runway right here. Bring the aircraft up. Oh, I gotta get that steering wheel fixed, boy. That's a pain in the butt. Ain't no lie. Oh gosh. There's the ramp dead ahead. I gotta look here. Go across right there. Gotta enter somewhere. Oh, down here. I see them waving us down here. Alright, I got it. Right over here. Where we go? Thought they wanted to take us on that old concrete over there. Try to park in the shade over here. We can do that. Spin it back around. It's got us coming in this way. Alright guys, here we are, and we just gotta get our mail and haul ass. Right now we're gonna pause the video and we'll be back in here when we're loaded, okay? Stand by. Alright everybody, we're back in here. The mail truck just left. He threw them in the back there. We're ready to go. We got everything situated. Everything's looking good. So let's start by closing the cockpit door, not the cockpit door, but the cabin door. I'm sorry. That is shutting up right now. There we go. We're sealed on that. And we'll put that away. we're ready to go. Okay, guys, we are set on the GPS. Everything's looking good. And here we go. Back to Charlietown. Well, Columbia. Fast taxi. We'll be home by dinner time, which it's dinner time now. Fast taxi there. I mean, in real life they would have flagged my ass for that right there. Okay, are we at the end of the runway here? Let me see here. I think we are we? Here we go. 1-3. This is the runway. This is the runway we should have took off on, guys. Alright, here we go. We've been cleared. We're good. Trim's 13. Let's bring her down a little bit. H trim's good. Got our flap set. Let's roll. Here we go. Columbia, United States. You want to rotate? Ooh, that was a shaky one, guys. On the right gear up. Do you think the mailbags threw us off there a little bit? I don't know. That was really strange. Okay, guys, we are going to get in a climb here so we can go autopilot on. Don't want to get too much out of hand with the climb. Come down a little bit right here. Yeah, that's good. Autopilot set. Let's see, I'm leveling this off. Why did you level? Oh, because of that. That's why. That's not good, guys. Wait a minute. Autopilot off. Get on course here in a second. Start right there. We're going to do that. With autopilot, we're going to go to DS. My gosh, my eyes. There we go. And we're climbing. You got to watch the speed. Activate on the flight thing here, and then we're gonna go down. Take some left turn there. Good. And look below us there, we got a cruise ship, which I wish I was on right now. Probably heading out to Another cruise ship right there. Boy, they're making some money, ain't they? Woo! Jumping back on course, heading to Renton. Good climb, getting up into speed a little bit, we'll back it down. Once it gets about under 300, we're kind of kicking down a little bit. I just don't want to get in a bad, well, got 5 more thousand to go. And this is a 462 mile trip. We'll back off the right. Out of control on the climb. Too close there, ain't it? Guys, I'm glad you enjoyed this flight. I hope you did. Like I said, we got 400 miles, so we're going to go probably down a little bit. As soon as we hit 17,000, we'll cut the video. Come back up on the descent. This isn't a bad one. It's only like 400 and some miles. We can go through that like that. So you guys hang in there. Once we get to 17, we'll cut the video. And I think we might bring it up while y'all are away. We'll bring it up probably 21,000. How about that? I think that's a good one. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't have altitude. God, dog, it's let's go up a little higher. Let's just go to our altitude. That's what we do. Go to 21. Y'all made it with the altitude there. Still climbing? No, we're descending. I think she's going back down to 17, guys. But let's hit the VS. Let's continue to climb. Got our altitude set. She's just climbing now. A little bit more pep in the step here. Yeah, she'll beat up 21,000 a little bit here. Anyway, flying the coastline a little bit, but then we'll cut back in when we get around Jacksonville. So anyway, guys, we're going to pause it right here, and we will be back on the descent. Okay, hang in there. Alright, everybody, coming back in here and just giving you an update. We are currently have passed Jacksonville. Jacksonville is off our left behind us. And we're coming up on Savannah now, which is going to be a little bit left of us. We'll be entering the on the coast here. And we are currently 138 miles out from Columbia. So hang in there, everything's been going pretty good. The weather is beautiful, man. I need to shut my lights off out here. My tip tank lights are only supposed to be on landing. So I don't know why I didn't do that. So, but anyway, I just thought I'd give you an update there what's going on, okay? We shall be coming back in shortly, okay? Hang in there. Alright, everybody back in here for the descent into Columbia, South Carolina. And we are currently 75 miles out, which is pretty good distance, but we're at, we're at 19. We stopped it at 19 on the climb out. But I had a call from a buddy. He said he's got another private Lear jet, just like this one, and he might need me to back him up on my time off, and I might take him up on it. So he's looking for some more flights, guys. I might do that. I might just take off. I don't know. It just depends how I feel. I told him I'd call him back and let him know. But anyway, guys, we're gonna start our descent here. Gonna go hands off, and the yellow pilot is off, and we're gonna start our descent. We are going to look at runway 11 coming in. That looks like what the winds are kicking that way. So we're looking at 11. Which would be a left around hook, right hook into Columbia. That's what we'll be looking at. And we'll probably stop at around 10,000. On 10 now. Pilot on. We're back on course. Holding at this altitude. Now we do have pilots in the airplane right there in the front, but when you're inside the airplane, I don't see my partner, which should be sitting right here. I should see him. I could check to settings in the flight simulator, but we won't know. But anyway, we're gonna go. I think we're gonna go heading mode now, because that's basically what we need here now. Let's go back right here. Because we're gonna be true. Probably go head on. Want to keep left of the airport so we can swing it back into runway 11. Kind of a loop we're going to be doing. Come off the line a little bit, and then we'll just kind of like start our own line towards Columbia. Should work out really good. Excuse me, guys. Woo! Little sneeze right there. Alright, we're going to kick it over now because we're off the line pretty good right now. Cut it back in. Parallel line. And we are going to probably, what are we now? We're 42 miles out. We're probably going to come on down to, I want to keep my speed around 250. We're going to back it down just a little bit. We're going to start it underneath center right now. We are going to currently go down. Let's see, 39 miles. Let's give it a little bit here. Get down to about 30. They're talking about Sim Update 2. They were talking about that early on Hudson channel. And he went over on some stuff where it's going to be updated. And really, to tell you the truth, I didn't really pay a lot of attention to it because I was busy doing something else. But I did listen to some of it. It's pretty interesting. I might go back over it. I did say I was going to post something online here. And, oh gosh, but anyway, 31 out. We're going to currently go down some more. Pile it off. There's an airport in front of us. I would say that is probably, I'm not too sure. Let's take a look at that. Okay, that's north. North, that's where the C-17s, train right there. You'll look right there, you'll see it. That's North Field. They always train up here, even when it's cold, hot, summer nights, all kinds of stuff, man. Okay, we're about 8,000 now. We're a little bit above 250, I think we're okay. Alright, we're out. We set our, there we go, past North Field, you're not too far from Columbia Airport there. You're hop, skipping a jump. So let's get our course going back on the other side of the map here, and so we can be ready for that right turn in the runway 11. How far we are from Columbia here. Okay, sight, there's 11 right there. Tip of my arrow. And we'll turn it back into it. Currently 12 miles out. Look at this beautiful sky over here. Ooh, sun's coming out. Okay, that's good old Columbia. I don't know what they call their water up here. There's a lot of lakes up in this area around Columbia and around Greenville. If we fly to Greenville, we'll see them too. Well, it's good back. It's going to be good back in at Homebase for the freights, but like I said, I might take that offer from my buddy and make some extra money. I haven't made my mind up. Alright, let's see where we're at here. Still dilly-dallying here. Get about right here. Check on it. Turn straight that way. Turn on. 9 miles out. It's not very far. We'll go ahead and go off autopilot. I think we're going to fly her manually now. Come on down. Trying to line it up real good. And we can shut this off. We got it on a little map, but it has a habit of disappearing sometimes. There we go, right there. Let's get her down though. Currently 8 miles out. Oh, wait. What else? Well, that one. Boards out. We're going to do a couple S turns here. Get her down. And get her down. Flaps her down. Ah, there you got stutter in. Approach is looking good. Two red, two white. Low. See them now. Open a couple clouds. There we go. Motions are out. Boards are out. And welcome to Columbia. We have the cargo ramp in sight, right over there. We'll take this high speed off. Well, could have took that one, but I don't know. Clean the aircraft up. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the flight. I did. It was a good flight down from the Keys. And you know what? Right now, I do not have my steering lock on. I mean, I do have it on. I'm sorry. I keep saying I'm gonna put it on my joystick, but every time I do that, I don't do it. So, anyway, we're going over here to the car. cargo ramp. Basically, Columbia is a big portal hub for freight out of South Carolina. You got FedEx coming in here, DHL, all kind of carriers. You got personal carriers, like guys that are doing it, you know, buying planes, and they say, well, I'm going to start a freight hub of business. They do that, and then you got companies like this, and you know, it is what it is. Alright, let's see if I can get a parking space here. It seems to be filled up. We'll go down right down here. There's an open space down here. Put it right here. Guys, look how them brakes do, boy. They really slam on big time. Alright guys, we're here. We locked the brakes. Some of my lights went off there. We are going to go down here and cut the engine. Oh, you know, I just did. I put my earmuffs on. That's why it went quiet. Alright, engine's off, guys. Lights all off. Oh, I cut them all off. Alright. We are going to get up and get out of the seat, and we are going back and open the door. We're going to do a walk around of the aircraft, check everything out. Let's see how my opening the door does here. I keep practicing on that now, but let's see here. Okay, we do that. Yeah, that's what I gotta do. Okay, then I come down here, do this, and do this. And that's it. I'm out. Guys, thanks for flying with me today. I enjoyed it. Take a look at the aircraft here, make sure everything looks good. I keep leaving the landing lights on. I don't know why I don't cut it off, but I do. But it was a good flight down from the Keys, and then from Fort Lauderdale Executive. Oh, there's one taking off right there. Is it taking or off, little man? Probably, yeah, it's taking off. Looks like old Frontier. Anyway. Alright guys, if you got any comments, leave a comment in the comment area. And like I said, I enjoyed having you. And you'll be the first to know if I am going to fly with my buddy in his Lear. He's got a few flights. He told me he'd like me to come along on and sit in the right seat. And I told him, I said, I'll let him know. So if we decide to fly the flights, we'll fly. Okay? But until next time, I will catch you on the next one. Adios. Have a good night. Good night.
And like a little strand of her hair, a piece of fur will always be found on my pillow in the shirts that I wear. Her laugh was always my favorite sound. used to call my